the rings sexy. They look amazing. But what did you make of the typo in the ring, JD? So they had the Dolphins as a
Yeah.
7th ring, but they were actually the 6th seed, and I think the rings cost about $40,000 for each ring. So I guess the question is, are they going to go back? I mean, that's to go back and do that over again. Are they going to kind of fix the ring? I mean, I feel like that's just like, I don't know.
Oh man, I don't. Can you make minor adjustments? Sure. Is that one of those things, snafus, that you like, look, okay, we get it. We understand. Y'all still got beat. Doesn't matter if you was a 6th or 7th seed, regardless of it. Okay. And I understand that, you want to be as correct as you possibly can with history. So I don't know what you do, man. It's going to cost some money, but I'm sure that they're covered, right, by the insurance and whatnot. So, hey, look, you spend a lot of money for these things, and this is what it's all about, man. You make a problem with that, shoot, then you got to take care of it. You got to take care of it. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like you're right about it. If it was something that was a 6, 7 seed, if it was something more like, let's say, the Super Bowl score, if they had like that, if they had the Super Bowl score wrong, then I would say, yeah, I would change it. But with 6, 7 seed, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of meaningless to go back and change that. I mean, we all know who the seeding was, and quite frankly, I think someone said it in the chat. It actually makes the ring even more memorable. There was a wrong little thing on there. Because if you go back and you look at movies that come out and they have like something wrong on like the covers of them when they print them, jerseys that they're marked up wrong, or football cards that have have markings on them, they're imperfect, but
Sure.
actually makes them more expensive and rare. I think that kind of adds to the allure of this ring of having a typo in there.
I mean, these are rare rings anyway. There's only a certain amount of people to have these rings.
That's true.
So with this, obviously, well, I mean, I see what you're saying. And like I said, man, look, it's snafu. Doesn't matter what seed you were. Sure, we'll deal with it. But somebody come in like, well, we got to make sure we have history correct. We have to. The facts have to be straight. So you question this, what else you gonna question about? So different things. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm sure there will be some type of reconciliation with this thing, right? So have you heard anything about the companies? Anything? Say anything about that?
I haven't seen anything. I don't know. I feel like whoever was the one making these rings, oof, that's no good. I mean, I don't know who made the rings or whatnot, but I'll tell you what, Clark might get his money back though. He might get a little discount. Maybe they can put that into facilities.
Yeah, I don't know if that still happened. You want these guys to still keep winning Super Bowls, and maybe the lack of comfort. I'm just saying that they're comfortable. They have a very nice facility for the guys to come in and get some work done. I have no idea. I don't know. Clark would be like, hey, you know what? Listen, we got another one coming. And, we're not going to use you next year because we have another ring coming, soon. So,
yeah. When I saw that story, I was like, oh man. I mean, they could potentially get their money back, or the next time they do it, the company does it for free for the next year's Super Bowl. I don't know.
Free? All right, yeah. Well,
big mistake like that. That's
Good. Yeah. They might give you a discount. That'll jokers do it for free though. It'd be great.
That's a good point for about time. But if the approval was on Chiefs' side, don't it fall on the team and not the ring maker? That's true. Yeah. They probably get like the pictures and stuff beforehand. They probably make a prototype ring and they probably show it to someone. Someone's got to sign off on it.
Right, but who's not doing? Check to make sure these things are correct. Somebody, even if the ring maker got it from the Chiefs, the ring maker has every avenue to get the same exact information that the Chiefs have.
That's true.
Right. So if I'm the ring maker, I'm like, hey man, look, I don't know who sent this to me from the Chiefs. We got to make sure we're good on our end too. Right. Yeah. Sucker could just send it in, but like, hey man, take it. No, you don't want to do that. Especially something that expensive, but these things do happen, right? So
It's true.
Checks and balances, brother. Checks and balances.
You don't think so, JD? You know the rings will be fixed in the end?
Oh man. I do. I think they will be fixed. All guys have to do is just bring it in. Like, hey, look, bring your ring in. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna get it back to you as soon as possible. It's almost like you didn't, you wouldn't even miss them. So, and professional, like you said, as much money goes into this, they will have that thing fixed for sure.
100%. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.